Hey, hello, how you doing? My name is Tehja Avanni, and today is day 7, right? I think it's 7. I can't keep track. But day 7 of the Beyonce Renaissance Inspired Fashion Project. Also video 7 and episode 7. I didn't forget. It's giving very much a lotto. Anyway, today, another thing, because I had a little tiny faux pas. Little teeny tiny faux pas. I will be making the gloves. You can tell that it's a very short video because I had one idea and it flopped so hard. Like so hard. So, I had to kind of pivot and, just go the easier route, which you will see going into this video. So if you'd like to see how I made the gloves for this whole Beyonce Renaissance inspired fashion outfit, then you get to see that in this video. And it's just, I love my ambition, but sometimes it gets the best of me, and yeah. So anyway, let me stop rambling. So if you'd like to see how I made the gloves for this project, please keep on watching until the end of this video. So these are the gloves I got from Amazon. They're just burgundy gloves. I'll link them down below. But I had to do that because I was trying to make the gloves out of the same leather as the boots. And my first rendition of a glove was not hitting. It just wasn't it. So these are the press-on nails I'll be using. They're just like the regular ones that come in the huge case. I'll also link those down below. But I kind of got the typical size of my nails when I'm doing like regular press-on nails. That was a mistake. I should have did the size of the gloves, but I just didn't want chunky heels or chunky nails either. So, but anyway, I picked out the sizes for each finger, and then also I picked out just some scrap leather that I have from the boot making process. So now I'm showing you that I have a wooden stick that's usually used for manicures, and that I kind of like roll a little sticky tab that's used for press on nails onto the wooden stick in order to stick the nails onto it, so I can maneuver it and manage it better than like holding it with my fingers only. So I take a sticky tab, I stick it onto the end of the wooden stick, and then I just peel off the backing, even though this one was giving me a problem and it was very annoying. Very annoying. But yeah, it was giving me an issue, but it's literally super duper simple. Okay, so it should look like that once you get it all together, and then so you can just stick a nail onto it, and then ta-da. Now you can manage it a lot easier. So what I'm going to do now is cut a piece of leather fabric to size of the nail, so I don't have to work with a big piece. I can just work in smaller pieces. And then I'm just going to take my nail glue. This is Nail Bond specifically, and I'm just going to paint the entire nail with the nail glue. Just go as ham as possible, as thick as possible, just as much nail glue as you can possibly put. And now I'm just going to place the fabric on top of the nail once the nail glue is all applied, and pretty much press it into place as best as possible. Try to cover the whole nail, but if not, at least do like apply pressure to the center first, then reapply the nail glue, and then do the sides next. But I try to do like the whole nail, and it takes a while. You have to like hold it there for a hot minute just to make sure that everything sticks, and then you can go and touch out the places that didn't get adhered to. Okay, and so once it's done, I just take the nail off of the wooden stick, and then I cut the excess leather off of the nail. I leave about like a millimeter excess on the nail, just because sometimes like the curve of the nail needs a little bit extra than what's adhered to the nail. So I try to leave a little millimeter because you can always take away then add. So I do that, and then once that is done, then you have a finished nail. Also make sure I cut the fabric enough so that it's like pointy as well. So that's what it looks like, or once the nail is completely done. It looks so freaking cute. Like, I'm obsessed. So I do that for every nail, and I just make sure that it's as neat as possible. And if I mess up, I just do another one, because the last thing you want to do is get the nail glue on the actual fabric, because it looks horrible. Because it ends up being like a white spot, and then it ruins the effect of it. But I figured this was like a good solution to kind of including that purple burgundy fabric into the gloves without having to make the gloves from the purple burgundy fabric. Because, you know, at that time, I just wanted to get the project done as soon as possible. I ended up not getting it done as soon as possible, but this was like the best solution at the time. And I'm happy with the way it came out. It was very, very cute. And what I love about the gloves that I'm using is that it's pretty much the leather version of the satin fabric from the Roxanna Bodysuit. So it all ends up working out, which, you know, I am grateful for. So these are what all the nails look like once they're done, and it's giving me evil villain vibes in the best way. It's giving grown dark feminine era, which is giving very much Beyonce and the Renaissance. It's like giving like, I don't give a fuck about what anybody else says, like I'm doing me regardless. So anyway, now it's time to attach the nails to the glove. So what I'm doing is slipping the glove on so I can get a feel for where my nails and my hands would go. And then I'm just going to hot glue them into place like I would do putting like press-on nails onto my actual hands. So hot glue was not the best idea with leather because it just peels right off. Like I was struggle bus when I was doing my photo shoot because the nails kept popping off. So I recommend like a rubber cement or a leather glue, something that really adheres to leather better. Like if this was satin, it would work a lot better. Or like a mesh fabric, even though I advise having some protection on your hands and nails if you're using like a mesh fabric, because I think satin, I had no problem gluing them on. But anyway, but for leather, like a rubber cement or a leather glue would work a lot better. Anyway, I put a dollop of glue in the middle of the kind of like nail bed, air quotations, for the glove, and to hold it there for a few seconds and then move on to the next nail. So this is the finished product. This is what it looks like. I am very happy with the way it came out. Now, I don't have like a full shot of the gloves. I might add it to the end of this clip if I feel like it, but I'm trying to get these videos done as soon as possible. But yeah, and I'm just happy with the way it came out. It's giving very much elegant vibes. You know, I think the drag queens, you know, because I saw these types of nails on drag queens first, and I want to thank y'all for this glamour and excellence, because it's giving me a whole new like bad bitch vibe, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So anyway, I will see y'all next video. Or at least I'll cut to future me. But yeah, anyway, love y'all. All right, and so that's how I got the gloves done. I know, you know, it's just, I had to make do with what I had. Ideally, I would have a shit ton more burgundy rhinestones to put on like the seams of the gloves to really like make it like sparkly and really tie in that burgundy color. But those are like pure crystals and they are expensive, and so I just didn't want to do that for gloves. I'm just only going to wear once, so I decided to opt out of it. But that would be ideal. Like if I was doing this for a client, like that's what I would do to like solve that issue and really tie in the colors together. But luckily the gloves that I did get match the bodysuit. It's literally like a non-satin version of the bodysuit in color, so that's great. So yeah, we got through that. I think we have like one more thing to get through. I'm excited. So anyway, lovelies, as always, all the materials we linked down below. Also join my Patreon, you know, to get extra knowledge, you know, get extra perks, you know, get sewing tutorials, video downloads, and pattern downloads, and just many, many more behind the scenes stuff. You get to have a say in what I make content of and all of that good stuff. So anyway, check that out, linked in the description box and also in the comments down below. So anyway, lovelies, as always, please love yourself, and I will see you next video. Mwah!